Hi children, welcome back to English class. In our previous class, we discussed lesson 8 and Earth Day Carol. Today we are going to start a new lesson, that is lesson 9 and 4. Lesson name is 4. It's very interesting, right? And let us know what is this 4. Okay? Now before we start this lesson, we have some warm-up activity. Okay? And get started. This is, first of all, before you start this activity, they have given some information that we need to go through. Okay? A biography, this we have discussed in our previous classes, I think. What is a biography? What is an autobiography? Let's revise once again. A biography is the story of a person's life written by someone else. An autobiography is the story of a person's life written by the person herself or himself. Okay? Now, a biography is the story of a person's life written by, like a person's life written by someone's life. I mean, someone else. For example, if I write your life story, then that is biography. If I write my life story, that is an autobiography. Got it? Now, let's go through this activity. Now, look at these pictures. I mean, these are the books, okay? These are 4 books. Could you see this? Yeah. Now, what you have to do is read the book and the author name. Book name and the author name. And after reading the book and the author name, you should tell me whether it is a biography or an autobiography. Okay? Whether it's a biography or an autobiography, you need to identify. Suppose if it is an autobiography, you should write A. If it is biography, you should write in the circle B. Here, circle dimension, right? Okay. The first one, the book name is Scoring History. Scoring runs. And the picture is, who is this? Cricket player, Sunil Gavaskar. And who wrote this one? Sunil Gavaskar himself. That means this story is about Sunil Gavaskar and written by himself. So his life story written by himself. So this is an autobiography. The first one is A. I hope all of you have written A in this circle. Now let's go with the second one. Okay. The life of Roald Dahl. Okay. He is the person. That story is second picture. The life of Roald Dahl. About him. The story is Roald Dahl. He is Roald Dahl. The story is about him. But who has written? Written by Henry Fitz. That means this story, his life story, was written by someone else. So this is a biography, not an autobiography. So please write B in that circle. Okay. Then the third one, Satyajit Ray. A man and his films. Okay. This story, third picture is about Satyajit Ray and the man and his films. Okay. The book name is The Man and His Films and written by Arun Sen. So Satyajit Ray's life history was written by someone else. Then definitely it is a biography, not an autobiography. Got it? Now let's go with the last one, Helen Keller. Helen Keller, the story of my life. She has written her own story. So this is an autobiography. Got it? First one, autobiography. So write A. Second one, B. It's a biography. Third one, it's also B. Biography. Last one, it's an autobiography. So please write A. I mean, you should write, okay? No need to ask, like, please. Okay? Why please? Because you should not do wrong things. That's why. Don't do wrong things even after taking my guidance. Okay? Fine. Now let's go with this for. What is this for? Is this a thing name, animal's name, person's name? she or he, we don't know. Let's go through this. Next, we may come to know whether it's the name of a woman or a man. Okay, and for a person who loved and cared for the author, means this author. Later you should tell me whether it's a biography or autobiography. Okay, Arthur, ever since he was a baby. Okay, the author shares some heartwarming stories. That means he is sharing himself his story. It's an autobiography. Okay. So, heartwarming, the author shares some heartwarming stories of the many things Poe did for him. But who is Poe? Now let us know who is Poe. Still, by these 3 lines, we did not understand whether this person is a man or woman. Okay, section 1. Okay, Arthur. Now, Arthur is speaking because it's his story. I was only 2 and 1 of months. 2 and 1 of months. 2 and a half months. Okay. I was only 2 and a half months. Okay. Old when I first met Poe. 2 and a half months. Arthur was only just 2 and a half months. Okay. The time was November 1978. The place was Grandpa's house in Tai Tai. Okay, it was the place where he met November month, the year 1978, place Tai Tai, and it was the author's grandpa's place, grandfather. Okay, where is Taiwan? In Taiwan. Okay, my mom took me with her to Taiwan for a visit. So Arthur's mom took him to when he was 2 and a half years old. She took him to Taiwan for a visit. Okay, and it's grandpa's, means Arthur's mother's father. Got it? Okay, she could not wait to show off her brand new baby boy to all the friends and relatives back home. She wanted to show all her mother, Arthur's mother wanted to show Arthur to everyone, just a kid, a 2 and a half months kid, right? She wanted to show that baby boy to everyone. Okay, my mom took me with her to Taiwan for a visit. She could not wait to show off her brand new baby boy to all the friends and relatives back home. At first sight, Poe picked me up from mom's arms as if I were Poe's firstborn. Okay? At first, Poe, that person we are talking about now, she took from mom's hand, from Arthur's mom's hand. Poe picked me up from mom's arms as if I were Poe's firstborn. As if she was mother itself. Okay? Poe itself, the mother of Arthur. In that way, she took in her arm. Okay, I made quite an impression on everybody there because I was crying as if I had been stabbed by a sharp pen. So actually the first sight itself he made impression to everyone because that boy started crying like anything. All they started looking at that boy. Okay, as if how he cried, as if someone stabbed. Stabbed means to thrust some sharp weapon into somebody's body. Okay. Now what is this vocabulary? Let's go with vocabulary. Stab here they have given. Stab actually. Stab is the V2 form. Okay. S-T-A-B itself the word. Stab. Stab means to thrust. Thrust, you know, to put in a sharp weapon into someone's body. Anyway, okay. Now see, to thrust a sharp weapon into someone's body. Into someone's body is called stab. to thrust a sharp weapon into someone's body is called stabbed by a sharp pin. As if for small kids we can't use knife, right? A sharp pin, as if someone stabbed Arthur with a sharp pin. In that way he started crying. Okay? Yeah. Now, having just been on a 15-hour flight, Mom was too exhausted to calm me down. That flight journey took for them 15 hours to reach Taiwan. From their place to Taiwan. Okay, that is Taipei. Okay, so she was too exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. She was very tired already. It was 15 hours journey, and this author started crying like anything, as if someone stabbed with a sharp pin. Okay, so exhausted means very tired. Very tired. Okay, his mother was very tired, and she was unable to even calm down. He was crying like anything. So he attracted everyone's impression. I mean, everyone. He attracted everyone's attention. Okay, and then so Po held me and cuddled me so that Mom could get some rest. So Po held me and cuddled. You know, baby, how we carry baby like this. Okay, so she cuddled. Here, cuddle means embrace or hug. Cuddle. Even cuddle, in your bed you cuddle. You cover your bed sheet and you cuddle, like bringing your arms and legs and hands together. Cuddle, that also. But here it is hug or embrace or holding a baby like this. Baby, okay? Hug or embrace, you could say. Okay, so cuddle. So Po cuddled. He was crying, and his mother was so tired to calm him down. So Po took in her arms and she cuddled the baby. That baby boy. That is all. Okay, to make him calm, to calm down him. So walking me back and forth in the living room throughout the night. She was to make him walking and walking. No, don't cry. Walking and walking in the hall to make the other calm down. Okay, so here it is, walking and walking me back and forth in the living room throughout the night. Throughout night, that boy cried like anything. Okay, Po was finally able to put me to sleep. Finally, she succeeded to make him sleep. That was like something like Bahubali work being done. Okay, big work for her, boss. Okay, and then Po must have had very sore arms and feet and first time we met. Okay, very sore means like a very when they first met, no. She would have like got her arms like long time she was carrying him and she was moving here and there. She would have got pain. Okay, that's the meaning of that sentence. And although I was too young to actually remember anything, I could just picture it in my mind years later when Mom told me about it. You may get doubt, ma'am. The author was only just 2.5 years, 2.5 months. You said, how could you remember about his life story? No, he just all picturized when his mom told him everything after he grown up. Okay? I hope you are following that. How did he write about himself? Okay? When he was 2.5 months. Do you remember anything like when you were 2.5 months? Okay, not 2.5 months. If you don't remember even what you did when you were 2 years old. All the events and incidents, no, all your mother would, she would have told you what you did when you were 2 years old and 3 years old. Okay, so what we do when our parents say something about the events that happened with us, we picture us in our mind. Okay, so that's what he did and he wrote about his life history. Okay, my next meeting with Po took place when I was 2 years old. But first meeting, 2.5 months. Second meeting, 2 years old. Okay. Place when I was 2 years old, mom was offered a teaching job at a private university in Taiwan. After that first visit, she came back again to her own place. Okay. Then again she went to Taiwan because she got a teaching job at a private university in Taiwan. She got teaching job in private university. Okay. So in Taiwan, again that's her Arthur's mother's parents' place, that is father's, Taiwan. Okay. So we stayed at grandpa's 4-bedroom flat in Taipei. Okay, they stayed in grandpa's house itself. That was 4-bedroom, not single bedroom, not double bedroom, not triple bedroom, a 4-bedroom. Okay, 4-bedroom flat in Taipei. Paul lived there too. Paul lived there also. Who is this Paul? Could you guess? Okay, you guess who it would be. How she related, how Paul is related to the Arthur. You should guess the answer and keep in your mind. In the end of the lesson, we are going to understand who is Paul. Okay, let's go with the next line. I had a severe nose bleeding problem at that time. Severe nose bleeding. Severe means you could say severe. It's a very serious problem, but here it is. They have given very bad nose bleeding problem at the time. He had very nose bleeding problem. Okay, nose bleeding means blood started to flow. Blood starts to flow through the nose. Okay, that's called nose bleeding problem. For some unknown reason, my nose would bleed heavily at least 2 or 3 times a day. When he was he was still 2 years old. When he was 2 years old, he had a problem. He had faced a problem. That was a nose bleeding problem. And every day, per day, his nose used to bleed twice or thrice. 2 or 3 times. Okay, that would be dangerous, right? And both mom and Paul were very worried. Mom took me to many doctors, but none of them seemed to help. Mom took in Taiwan. Taiwan is a big city, right? She took him to many doctors, but it doesn't work at all. I mean, it's past tense, it did not work at all. Okay. Then Poe asked around among friends and found out about an experienced Chinese herbal doctor. Okay, so mom tried a lot and she gave up, and then Poe asked her friends and the neighbors and relatives, what shall we do? This boy's nose is bleeding per day 3 or 4 times. Then someone advised her, just meet an experienced Chinese herbal doctor. Okay, then herbal doctor, they have given a doctor in the yellow box. In this yellow box meaning. Could you see herbal doctor meaning? A doctor who practices in the traditional way and uses herbs, means plants and some spices they use for medicines. It's not like English medicines. Herbal medicines means medicines prepared from plants and spices. Got it? Okay, I hope you know this one. Herbal doctor, no need any explanation. So I am not written here. And anyhow, you have got here in this yellow box, right? Okay. Mom decided to give it a time. She decided again, let us try one more time. Let us meet this herbal doctor. Who knows, he may cure this problem, nose bleeding problem, she thought. Okay, and then let's see now what happened. Okay, after the herbal doctor had felt, after they met, herbal doctor had felt pulse from both wrists, and first he checked his wrist, Arthur's wrist, like doctors they check pulse, right, heartbeat, I mean pulse right here. Could you listen? Heartbeat. Okay. So after the doctor felt the pulse from both wrists, he wrote a long prescription. Long prescription. The doctor wrote. Prescription means a paper from a doctor with instructions and names of medicines. Okay. Here I am going to write prescription. P-R-E-C-R-I-P-T-I-O-N. Prescription means a paper. What is this? A paper that doctor from a doctor. A paper from a doctor. A paper from a doctor with a long prescription. I mean with instructions on names of medicines. With instructions on names of medicines. And names of medicines. Okay. Could you see this? That's one. Yeah, you could see it. Prescription means a paper from a doctor with instructions, and instructions means don't eat rice and take only fruits, and morning you take something porridge. Porridge, you know porridge? In Telugu what we say, I don't know. They prepare with flour, a liquid. Whenever you feel fever, sick, whenever you feel sick, you drink instead of rice and food items. Like regular food items, we take that liquid item prepared from jawar or rice. Okay? That is porridge we say in English. I don't know. In Telugu, I know. I don't want to use it here. Okay? Yeah, fine. Then mom told me that there were at least 20 herbs. My God, he wrote 20, like a long prescription he wrote. Okay, at least mom told him when he grown up, she said that when he has grown up, okay, mom told me that there were at least 20 herbs included in the prescription, but that was nothing compared to what we had to do with the prescription afterwards. That's nothing at all. Writing prescription 20 herbals name, it's okay, and going to market or bazaar or the place where we get herbal medicines also no problem for them. After that, what they need to do, the procedure, how to prepare medicines with that, it was a big issue, big problem. Like I mean, it's a big task, not problem. It's a big task for them. Okay. Now let's see this. Mom brought home a huge bag of herbs which had been carefully measured and mixed and separately packed and sealed at the herb store. Okay, they have been like she got a big bag, huge, means very big. Okay, which had been carefully measured and mixed and separately packed and sealed, and all then separately packed and sealed. Okay, and measured means like this much is this measurement. Okay, and to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start simmering one pack of the herbs for 4 hours every day become a ritual for mom and Mo. Morning they have to get up 4 o'clock in the morning and start simmering, means cooking on a low flow. They have to prepare that simmering, prepare that herbal medicine, means simmering means like low flame means very low flame, not high flame. In a low flame they have to prepare that herbal medicine first of all. Okay, and then one pack of the herbs for 4 hours every day. 4 hours they have been simmering, and every day they have to prepare for 4 hours that one in a low flame. Okay, and then it has become a ritual for them, means that is something that has been done, that has to be done every day. Ritual means something that you do every day is the easy way. Could you see here? Ritual I'm writing here. Ritual means something that you do every something that we do. Something that we do every day is called a ritual. That's a ritual that has become for them a ritual. Every day they have to get up 4 o'clock and 4 hours in simmer, means in a low flame they have to prepare that all herbal medicines. Okay. It was very important that heat or the amount of water be just right at all the times. They have to take care that heat. You cannot prepare that medicine in a high flame, only low flame. And the measurement of water that you need to add with that herbal, that also very, very important. Okay, they need to take very care of these two things while preparing the herbal medicines. Okay, as given the instructions by the doctor, herbal doctor. Okay, it was very important that the heat and the amount of water be just right all the time so that the medicines would work properly. Otherwise, the medicine won't work. It may give something else, side effects. Not side effects. Herbal medicines, we don't get side effects. No, it may give any reaction again if you don't prepare properly. Okay, and then since mom had a busy schedule at the university, Poe offered to do it all alone so that mom could concentrate on her teaching. So this all preparing medicine and taking care of him, they all. Oh, did you get? Are you able to guess now? Once again, I show you the picture so that you guess who she could be. It's she, we understood one. Poe is a woman that we understood by looking at the picture. Now, how she is related to Arthur, you should guess and keep in your mind. Okay, Poe. Okay. Now, that's all for today's session. That is section 1. And now, let us see what happened. The consequence, the result of this taking herbal medicines. Did it cure him or did it continue? Let us see in our next session. That's all for today's video. Bye-bye for now. Have a nice time. And before we go, let's go through once the vocabulary. Stab, to thrust a weapon, sharp weapon into someone's body. Exhausted, very tired, cuddle, or embrace. Severe, very bad. Ritual, something that we do every day. Simmering, low flame. And prescription, a paper from a doctor with instructions on names of medicines. Okay children, bye for now. Have a nice time.